put a filter over it. Actually, I mean, it centered it in the middle, but I actually don't like how it centered that. Come on. Because I guess the button's not actually in the center of the image. Yeah. Crop. That's better. 1200. Okay. Okay, what we do now is we change the mode to CMYK. Oh, come on. And then, yeah, shut up. And then we use the color halftone filter. Bam! And that's how I do the teeth images. And now we export that as a PNG. Episode 41. Oh, see, it's already encoding. Right, show notes. Privacy reset. Okay, tags. Tags. What was the last time we talked about? Right, coronavirus, civil liberties contract. This is all good. What else do we need? NHS. Restaurants. Did I have restaurants? Let's see. Let's look at older episodes. I always like to compare what I tagged those with to stay consistent. That's not really legislation, but Robert Koch Institute is valid. That is valid. Do I have like a tag for that new normal? No. But I'm just gonna create for the great reset. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Let's see, are we done here? No. Okay. This week's episode of The Private Citizen. Discuss the something like this, I always need red wine. Are being used. For everyone's. The greater good. Russia and Canada, I think, counts as opposite ends of the globe, right? You should probably hyphenate that too. Okay. Nice. Looks good. How are we doing here? That's done. Okay, the other thing we're going to do, we're going to export. Nope. Gonna export a copy in flag just in case we want to re-encode from a lossless version at some point in the future. Right, back to the show notes. I'm just gonna take a bit. What we need is a teaser, I think, and then we're done. I mean, this is pretty much a teaser, but right, kind of shorter. It'd be like release of the UK's contact tracing app, the current situation in Germany, coronavirus situation in Germany, and how we are being prepared for great privacy reset. Right. Excel blunder. Major Excel blunder. Current restoration in Germany and how we. The release of the UK's contact tracing app, a major Excel blunder, the current coronavirus situation in Germany, and how we are being prepared for the great privacy reset. Sounds good. Right. So far, so good. Done. Now, private citizen recordings. Private citizen 41. MP3. Final check. Doing a final check. Hello, everybody. You're listening to The Private Citizen, your weekly data privacy podcast. This is episode 41 for Wednesday, the 7th of October, 2020. The Great Privacy Reset. Hello, everybody. I'm Fab, your host, coming to you live from Düsseldorf, in the heart of North Rhine-Westphalia, from my new studio here, just behind the courthouse, actually. And it'll just eat massive battery. It won't really collect data in the background. Then you have problems like that, and evidence that this mass, then your freedom can be it on the surface it seems logical, and on the level they discuss this philosophically on Star Trek, it seems logical. But if you think about it, it really is not, because the whole the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, can be used for very, very sinister purposes, and has been in his. Thanks for listening. This was perfect. So thanks, Bytemark, and thanks to everybody who pitched in, and it keeps the show on the air literally by providing me with a little bit of financial incentive. And those people are Niall Donegan, Michael Mullen Jensen, Jonathan M. Heathy, Georges Walther, Dave Butterbeans, Mark Holland, Steve Hose, Shelby Groover, Vlad Kaisier,
to
Jackie
all of
Play,
them.
1i11g, Philipp Klostermann,
Love you guys.
Jaroslav Lichtblau, Fadi Mansour, IKN, Matt Jellyman, Joe Poser, Dirk Didi, David Potter, Mika, Dave Umrish, Martin, Vaitautas Sadauskis, Ricky M, Drive Zero, SJ, Jonathan Edwards, Barry Williams, Sylvia Vulcan, Mr. Amish, and Richard Gilson. Thanks to all of you. I appreciate it so much. You're great. Yeah, that's it. That's the episode for today. Thank you. Thanks for listening. I'll be back next week with another episode. Maybe I'll throw in an extra episode. Will Hero, SJ, Jonathan Edwards, Barry Williams, Sylvia Vulcan, Mr. Amish, and Richard Gilson. Thanks to all of you. I appreciate it so much. You're great. Yeah, that's it. Why is there a pause like that? Shit, I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh.
Mish and Richard Gilson. Thanks to all of you. I appreciate it so much. You're great. Yeah, that's it. That's the episode.
See, this is why I check everything again. Because you find errors. Because you find errors. Because you find them errors. Find them errors you do not want. Oh god, today is just gonna be a long day. Actually, I still had to do my daily newsletter after this. I'm not gonna do it. I have to skip that today. When I'm done with this, I'm going straight to bed. I'm completely buggered. This is the cross you have to bear when you're podcasting. I'm telling you. Holy shit. Holy shitters. Let's check the Twitters. What's going on the Twitters? What's going on the Twitters? Nothing. They're all sleeping too, the bastards. Probably. Man. Mean. It's gonna take ages again. So at some point I'm gonna have to change that tagline. It's everywhere. Probably should freshen all of this up too when I'm at it. I'm guessing. There's a lot of work today. So a lot of work today. Man. Why is Twitch telling me there's 3 parts of this video? Did I drop the stream twice? It's 3 hours. No, this is still the other video. Isn't that the video I deleted? Oh, God. I'll have to check that later, I guess. Come on. Hurry the fuck up with the encoding. Need to get the show out before midnight. Jesus Christ. Let's listen to Klaus again.
Thank you, Adrian.
Thank
It
you,
is
Adrian.
obvious that we are in the midst of the most severe crisis the world has experienced since World War II.
Since World War
75 years ago, countries
Can you
and people
do it?
came
I'm
together
German and I can't
to
do an
shape
accent like that.
the post-war global order,
Post-war
which
global
brought us
order.
decades of peace, increased global cooperation,
Cooperation?
and prosperity to hundreds of millions of people around the world. The COVID-19 crisis has shown us that our old systems are not fit anymore for the 21st century.
They're not fit anymore.
It has laid bare the fundamental lack of social cohesion, fairness, inclusion, and equality. Now is the historical moment, the time, not only to fight severe virus, but to shape the system for the need for the post-corona era.
For the post.
We have a choice to remain passive, which would for the need for the post-corona.
For the cost post.
I have personal calls on Company Tompkins.
Oh, that's not what we want.
I can hear
Schultz, I have just come up with a brilliant idea on how to find the escape center.
Here they come. You must have taken the hook.
You see, they've become so accustomed to my efficient security, they've forgotten the meaning of the word escape. So, first, we must restore their desire to escape. Good evening, gentlemen. Look what came from the Red Cross. American magazines. Conditions are very nice at home. Apple pie, baseball, pretty girls.
What's a girl?
Ah, these are glorious days back there, especially for men in uniform just returning from overseas. Everything their heart desires.
Certainly want to thank you for these magazines, sir.
Oh, please, it was not.
Oh, but it is. And in return, we want to renew our pledge to never embarrass you by even thinking of trying to escape.
But you're not embarrassing me. I understand these things. It's a soldier's duty to escape. Prisoners do it all the time. Why, only last week, 9 men from Stalag 20.
Ah, but Stalag 20 doesn't have a Colonel Klink.
Yes, right.
Please. Take a rest period. Look at the magazines. Look at the pin-up girls. And tomorrow, I have a very special work detail cut out for you. Picking up papers outside the fence.
Outside, sir, we're supposed to stay inside the fence.
Silence! I'm in charge of keeping the men inside this camp, and when I say you go outside, you go outside. Now, Schultz, be alert. Since we are short-handed, you are the only guard. Now I must go back to my office.
Oh my! I lost my rifle! I must find it or else everybody will escape!
No rifle?
Oh, here it is!
Schultz?
Oh, please don't shoot! Don't shoot! I can do nothing!
Nothing.
You gotta be more careful what you do with your things. Don't worry, we won't tell Klink. Hey, fellas, let's go back to camp.
I can do nothing.
Now make the hole big enough. I want to put another gate there. All right. That's enough for now. Leave it like that. You can finish it tomorrow. Schultz, That searchlight there with the broken wire, I want you to have it fixed first thing tomorrow morning.
Jawohl, Herr Kommandant.
Colonel, if it's a broken wire, Newkirk can fix it. He's very handy with electricity. Have it done before dark.
No trouble at all, sir. Request denied?
We got enough to blow up the whole tunnel. We can go tonight.
Clink will be happy to hear that. He's just about ready to give up.
I've worked up this little presentation to break the news to him. Thank you. Shall we?
Yeah.
I've been thinking. That hole in the fence. Maybe we could escape.
Escape from here?
God is right. It's a perfect opportunity with that searchlight not working. What do you think, Colonel?
Well,
Just think, back to baseball, clean sheets, and apples. Fine.
What do you say, Colonel?
well,
Why don't we vote on it? Here are some pieces of paper. Everyone write either escape or stay and put your vote in the envelope.
We're voting on it. Please, an escape.
Here, I have all the ballots.
This is it.
would you hand me the envelope, please?
Well, what is it?
The winner is Escape.
Escape! Did you hear that? Escape! My prisoners are going to escape. They're escaping tonight. I got him! I got him!
Oh God, I love that show. I love that show so much. I probably should watch it again. I've lost my rifle. I can't do nothing. Oh God. Come on, hurry the fuck up. We need to get this out before 12. I've dated it for this day. Hurry up. Anyway, don't really need to wait for this to finish. Right, because let's quickly check that. 41. Hello, everybody. You're listening to The Private Citizen, your weekly data privacy podcast. This is episode 41 for Wednesday, the 7th of October, 2020. The Great Privacy Reset. People, they justified kills a month. Back and also in the bottom footer of the show. As I said, there's also for it, but if it provides you value, then I ask you to think about, how much value that provides you, and think about maybe giving some value back. Give value back by writing, by providing information, by doing some research, sending me things, giving me ideas for shows, giving me input. But you can also help me monetarily, which is very much appreciated, and to be honest, keeps the show going because I need to. I'm a freelance journalist here. I need to put food on the table. My preferred way is Patreon, which is just great because it's like, a bit of a commitment for you and it's kind of like a steady trickle for me. You do not have to pay $30 a month. You will get a shirt, but you don't have to do that. There's tiers that start at $1. Whatever you feel is right. If you don't want to commit, you can also send me one-off contribution via PayPal to the email address producers@fab.industries. every bit helps. It's very much appreciated. And we come to the end of the show. And with that, I would like to thank everybody. I would like to thank, first off, I would like to thank Raoul Kabazali, who wrote a great theme tune that I've licensed for the show. And it's become, I feel it's become really recognizable and a really integral part of the show. So I would like to thank Raoul for that. I would also like to thank Bytemark, which is a hosting company from the UK, bytemark.co.uk. They are providing me with the service I use to send the audio files to you pro bono, which is also something that helps me keep the show going. Oops. And it's very much appreciated. I love them. They're a great hosting company. I've never had any trouble with their service in years and years and years. It just runs. It's perfect. So thanks, Bytemark, and thanks to everybody who pitched in, and it keeps the show on the air literally by providing me with a little bit of financial incentive. And those people are Niall Donegan, Michael Mullen Jensen, Jonathan M. Heathy, Georges Walther, Dave Butterbeans, Mark Holland, Steve Hose, Shelby Kruver, Vlad Kaisiers, Jackie Plage, 1i11G, Philipp Klostermann, Jaroslav Lichtblau, Fadi Mansour, IKN, Matt Jelliman, Joe Poser, Dirk Didi, David Potter, Mika, Dave Umrish, Martin, Vaitautas Sadauskis, Ricky M, Drive Zero, SJ, Jonathan Edwards, Barry Williams, Sylvia Vulcan, Mr. Amish, and Richard Gilson. Thanks to all of you. I appreciate it so much. You're great. Yeah, that's it. That's the episode for today. Thank you. Thanks for listening.
Yep,
I'll be back next week with another episode. Maybe I'll throw in an extra episode. We'll see how it goes. Thanks for everybody who was watching this live while I was streaming it on Twitch. It was a lot of fun. I love doing these things live. And see you around. Thanks for listening. This was
uploaded.
The Private Citizen defending your right to have something to hide. See you next week. Hey Jeremiah, my day's been okay, but stressful. I've the first time I've got flies. The first time I recorded this podcast, I had a technical issue, so I had to record it twice. And now I'm pretty buggered, and I'm just trying to get this out. Oh, okay, the time is now different. Okay, so I'm just trying to get this podcast episode out the door. Just time. We got 52. 46. Just in the nick of time. Just the version number. And then go released episode 41. Right. And now I'll push that. And then I'll wait for Netlify to compile a site for a few seconds. Yeah, so other than that, my day has been great. At least I still got this out. Just over 4 hours for the 2 recordings. Christ. Come on, Netlify. Get your ass in gear. Get your ass in gear.
Building. Building, building, building. Building, 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 building. Why does that take so long? What's going on? Why today everything's breaking today? I don't get it. It's not exactly breaking, but okay. Post-processing. Site is live. Okay, so here we are. Normally that's a lot quicker. But as you can see, show notes are live. The podcast is live. So what do we do now? Now we promote it a bit, and then we're done. Germany. D. Private citizen. No, that's wrong. Private citizen static image 2020 cover episode 41. Looks good. There we go. Looks good. Come on, catch up, Mastodon. Catch up. What's Corey up to?
Hello and welcome to 1 Hour SAS. My name is Mubashir Iqbal. You can call me.
Interesting. I have to watch that later. As in tomorrow. Come on. Hurry up. Come on. Ah, here we go. Right. So that's it. That is how I release a podcast. Now you've seen it from the beginning to end. Some of you have probably seen the recording happen twice, or probably not, because I don't think anybody could stand that broken sound. I just remember that was also on the stream. Sorry for all of that. Should have checked that in the very beginning. I'll do that from now on. You live and learn. Thanks to everybody who hung out and watched this. That's it for me. I'm done now. It is now officially Thursday. And I've been at it since like 8:30 this morning. Well, I did play some video games in the middle of that, so don't want to complain too much. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you around. I'll do this more often, hopefully only, with one recording. But, as long as that works, it's a lot of fun. Cheers, see you around. Remember, always aim. Always aim to misbehave like a good brown coat.